All right, let's dive into the haunting, meticulously crafted world of George Orwell's 1984. We're going to break down the key ideas from the book that make this story one of the most powerful warnings ever put to paper. And we're going to jump right in with the very first line of the novel, right off the bat. This sentence it feels wrong, doesn't it? Clocks don't strike 13. It's our first subtle clue that we're not just in a different place, we're in a different reality altogether, one that's been fundamentally twisted. So first up, Big Brother is watching. To really get Oceania, you have to understand the two pillars holding this whole nightmare together. Constant, total surveillance and a carefully engineered state of poverty. In this world, privacy is a distant memory and scarcity is a weapon. At the heart of it all is the telescreen. Imagine a TV that you can never, ever turn off. It pumps out party propaganda all day, sure. But way more important is that it's also watching you and listening. Every word, every sigh, even a nervous switch in your sleep could be the thing that gets you erased. And this control, it's not just in your head, it's everywhere you look. Day-to-day life is just bleak. Everything is broken, falling apart, and tastes awful. The whole place smells like boiled cabbage. And the irony is, all the terrible, low-quality products are branded with the word victory, from the gin that tastes like acid to the cigarettes that literally fall apart in your fingers. This twisting of language is everywhere. I mean, just look at the government ministries. It's Orwell's genius at its most cutting. The Ministry of Peace, what do? They run the perpetual war. The Ministry of Plenty oversees rationing and starvation. And of course, the Ministry of Love is the center for interrogation and torture. It's a world built on lies. Okay, so watching people is one thing, but what if you could control what they think? To really lock down its power, the party has an even more terrifying method. They don't just control the present, they erase the past. This slogan right here, this is the key to everything. Let's unpack that. If the party controls every newspaper, every book, every photo right now, in the present, they can literally rewrite what happened yesterday. And if they can do that, well then the party has never been wrong. Ever. Its power becomes absolute. So how do you get an entire population to swallow these constantly changing truths? You teach them doublethink. It's this insane mental gymnastics where you know a fact has been changed, like you remember getting more chocolate yesterday, but you simultaneously believe with all your heart the party's new fact that the ration has actually increased. You hold both contradictory ideas at once. And this isn't just a theory, it's a 9-to-5 job. It's what our main character, Winston, does all day. An order comes in, he rewrites an old news article to match the party's news story, and then, and this is the most important part, he sends the original document down a tube called the memory hole, where it's incinerated. Poof, gone forever. The result is what Orwell calls a palimpsest. Think of it like a whiteboard. History is no longer a fixed thing. It's something that can be wiped clean and rewritten over and over again. And if you don't have a past to stand on, you have no way to question the present. You're just adrift. So, in a world like this, what does rebellion even look like? Well, it's not about what you do. It's about what you think. The simple human act of questioning things becomes the ultimate crime, thought crime. Thought crime is just having a thought the party doesn't approve of. It's knowing deep down that 2 + 2 = 4, even when the telescreens are screaming that it's 5. And the truly terrifying thing is, you don't even have to say it out loud. The thought police are trained to spot it just by the look on your face. And the punishment? You get vaporized, wiped from existence, as if you were never born. So how does our hero Winston start his rebellion? He does something incredibly simple, but unbelievably dangerous. He buys a diary. And just writing down his own thoughts becomes a revolutionary act. It's this desperate, hopeful message to a future or even a past that he hopes is still sane. Then he meets Julia, and she's a rebel too, but a totally different kind. For Winston, it's all about big ideas, truth, history, the why of it all. Julia, she could not care less. She hates the party simply because it gets in the way of her having fun and living her life. As Winston says, she's a rebel from the waist downwards. It's purely personal. Let's be real, though. This rebellion was doomed from the start. Winston and Julia are caught, and he's taken to the one place everyone dreads, the Ministry of Love. And it's here, finally, that the party reveals its true motive. What's the whole point of this cruel system? Winston had always had this dream about meeting a fellow revolutionary in the place where there is no darkness. He thought it sounded so hopeful. Well, it turns out the place is real. It's a windowless cell in the Ministry of Love where the lights are on 24/7. They never, ever go out. And it's here that they begin to take him apart, piece by piece. And for those who resist, there's a final stop, Room 101. This is the party's ultimate weapon. It's not a standard torture chamber. No, Room 101 is tailored specifically to you. It contains the one thing in the world that you are most terrified of. It's designed to find that last little piece of your identity and smash it to bits. So as he's being tortured by the party official O'Brien, Winston finally asks the question we've all been wondering. Why? Why do all of this? Is it for some greater good that he just can't see?
And the answer O'Brien gives is just devastatingly simple. There is no grand plan. There's no utopia. They're not doing it for the good of anyone. They're doing it for one reason and one reason only. Power. Period.
And he even defines what power is. It isn't just about control. It's about the sadistic pleasure of inflicting pain and humiliation. It's about the thrill of taking a person's mind, breaking it, and rebuilding it into whatever shape you want. It's the ultimate expression of dominance.
And in Room 101, they prove it. They confront Winston with his greatest fear, rats. And at that moment, he completely shatters. He betrays the one person he loves, screaming for them to torture her instead. He gives up the last part of himself that was still his own. After they're done, they let him go. But he's not Winston anymore. He's just a hollow shell. We see him in a cafe, tracing 2 + 2 = 5 in the dust on a table. He's gone through what the party calls a healing change. He no longer hates Big Brother, he loves him.
And that's the truly chilling question the book leaves us with, isn't it? When your memories, your beliefs, your very ability to love has been taken from you and reshaped by someone else, what's left of you? Are you even human anymore?